we see people are responding in one voice and saying that whatever the Lord asks of us, we will do. But going forward, we see them doing the direct opposite of what they agreed to do. They broke the covenant. Mwalimu Rogers, how can we be sure that we will be able to do that which the Lord has given us, asked us to do? How can we have the power to obey our part of the covenant with the Lord?
Thank you. The good news is that what God commands, He empowers. He empowers us to do. There is a statement which says that God's commandments are promises. God's commandments are promises. So when He says, "Do not steal," it means He has provided enough that if you cannot steal, He will not. He will provide. So when He is calling these people to obey, it means what He is commanding them to do. What He's commanding them to do is giving them the capacity. He has already given them the capacity to live according to those commandments. And the same happens to us, that the commandments that God has given us are not so much that we cannot manage to do them. The power to obey is within our personal will, but immediately we allow that to sink into us, God will give us the capacity to obey and to live according to those commandments, because His biddings are His enablings. What He bids us to do, He enables us to do them. But when you read that context, these people are saying that all that you have said, we will do. That is Exodus chapter 24, verse 3. They said, in fact, 3 times. When these words were read to them, God's people responded 3 times to God's gracious words. And this is how they were saying. When you read Exodus 24, verse 3, verse 7, and Exodus 19, verse 8, in a summary, they say, "We will do everything the Lord has said." We will do everything the God has said. And in most cases, this is what we do. When we hear maybe what the Bible says through preachers, through radios, through TVs, through programs like this one, we are moved emotionally to a point where we can say, we will do everything. We will do everything the Lord has said. This is self-confidence. And you see, their self-confidence, maybe their light understanding of the power of sin and their own sinful nature, and maybe the lack of knowledge that they needed God's understanding, God's assistance, moved them to say this. So, according to my understanding, this is what they could have said, because immediately after this, we will find these people worshiping the calf. Immediately after this, because they said, "We will do everything the Lord has said." But in the next chapters, we will find them dancing around the calf. Maybe they could have said, with the help of the Lord and the power of His grace, we will do everything the Lord has said. Like, we should not depend on our strength. We should depend on God's provisions, on God's grace, that we can do everything that He has commanded us to do.